Welcome back, seekers of the supernatural. Tonight, we journey into the mystery of the Blood Moon Conjuring, a ritual feared for its power and whispered across generations. In this video, we uncover its dark origins, explore the arcane forces tied to the lunar cycle, and reveal why practitioners believe the blood moon amplifies magic beyond mortal control. Prepare to witness legends, chilling truths, and forbidden lore as we unravel the secrets behind this enigmatic conjuration. Brace yourself, because once the blood moon rises, nothing remains the same. Let's begin the descent. Dare to follow its shadowed path into the unknown. Blood Moon Conjuring. The phenomenon of the blood moon has long captivated the imagination of mystics, occult practitioners, and folklore enthusiasts alike. Its occurrence, a lunar eclipse where the moon takes on a reddish hue, has been steeped in symbolic significance across cultures. In the realm of magical arts, the blood moon is regarded as a time of heightened power, a celestial event capable of amplifying spiritual energies and enabling rites that manipulate fate, summon entities, or bind magical forces. Among these esoteric practices, the blood moon conjuring stands out as one of the most potent and dangerous rituals. At its core, a blood moon conjuring is a ritualistic practice designed to harness the energy of the blood moon to manifest desires, summon spiritual entities, or amplify magical influence. Unlike common spells performed under ordinary lunar phases, this conjuring relies on the unique symbolism and mystical resonance of the blood moon. The reddish glow of the moon, historically linked to sacrifice, transformation, and prophecy, imbues practitioners with a temporal window of exceptional spiritual potency. Timing is essential. The ritual is most effective when conducted during the exact night of a total lunar eclipse, although partial eclipses can still hold significant influence. The origins of blood moon conjurings are multifaceted. Across different civilizations, lunar eclipses were interpreted as omens of change. In ancient Mesopotamia, the moon's redness was seen as a cosmic warning, prompting rituals to appease deities and ward off calamity. In Mesoamerican cultures, the blood moon was associated with the god of death and rebirth, where priests performed ceremonies to channel the moon's energy into protection and divine guidance. European occult traditions, particularly within medieval witchcraft, incorporated the blood moon into lunar magic, using it as a focal point for binding curses, summoning spirits, or crafting enchanted talismans. Modern practitioners, drawing from these traditions, have synthesized the ritual into what is now recognized as the blood moon conjuring, a precise, symbolic, and deeply intentional act of magical practice. Preparations and tools. A blood moon conjuring demands meticulous preparation. The ritual requires specific tools and correspondences to effectively channel the lunar energy. Common items include altar or sacred space, a consecrated area aligned with the cardinal directions, often adorned with red or black cloths to mirror the lunar hue. Candles. Red candles symbolize vitality, passion, and blood energy, while black candles offer protection and the absorption of negative forces. Crystals, bloodstone, garnet, or obsidian are preferred, as they are believed to resonate with lunar energy and transformation. Incense. Frankincense, myrrh, or dragon's blood incense enhances spiritual focus and aids in bridging the material and astral realms. Sigils and symbols. Drawn in chalk, salt, or blood ink, these are personalized to the practitioner's intention, whether for summoning, protection, or manifestation. Offering materials. Items such as wine, herbs, or symbolic blood, animal or self-blood, depending on ethical considerations, are used to honor the lunar forces and spirits. A central element of the preparation is the practitioner's mental and spiritual alignment. Meditation, fasting, or isolation is often employed in the hours leading up to the ritual to sharpen focus, enhance energy sensitivity, and attune the practitioner to the celestial rhythm of the blood moon. Emotional state plays a crucial role. Anger, fear, or distraction can distort the energies being invoked, potentially resulting in unintended consequences. The ritual process. The blood moon conjuring typically unfolds in 3 stages: invocation, manipulation, and closure. Invocation. This is the phase where the practitioner calls upon the power of the blood moon and any associated entities. Invocation involves chanting, sigil activation, and ceremonial gestures. The purpose is to establish a spiritual conduit between the practitioner and the cosmic energies of the blood moon. Some traditions include calling the cardinal directions to create a sacred perimeter, while others involve reciting ancient incantations that awaken lunar spirits. The practitioner's intent must be clearly focused during this stage, as the blood moon amplifies the energy of the intent itself. Manipulation. Once the energies are invoked, the practitioner begins the manipulation phase. This can take the form of spell casting, spirit summoning, or the creation of talismans. For instance, a practitioner seeking personal empowerment might inscribe a sigil representing ambition onto a red candle, allowing the candle to burn beneath the blood moon while visualizing the desired outcome. Those seeking spiritual guidance may summon a moon spirit or ancestral entity, offering symbolic gifts in exchange for insight or protection. Manipulation during a blood moon is highly potent. Even minor actions are magnified. Practitioners often record their intentions in ritual journals or magical grimoires to strengthen the energy and preserve the connection. Closure. Proper closure is vital to ensure that the energies raised during the conjuring do not linger and cause imbalance. This phase involves thanking the lunar energies, closing sigils, grounding excess energy through meditation or ritual cleansing, and disposing of ritual items in a respectful manner, often through burning, burying, or returning to natural water sources. Closure ensures that the spiritual conduit established during invocation is properly sealed, preventing any residual forces from negatively impacting the practitioner's life. Types of blood moon conjurings. Blood moon conjurings are not a monolithic practice. They vary according to intent and tradition. Several distinct forms are commonly recognized. Conjurings for manifestation. These focus on amplifying the practitioner's desires, often using sigils, visualization, and talismans. The blood moon enhances the potency of intentions, making manifestation more immediate and tangible. Summoning conjurings. Practitioners may summon spirits, lunar entities, or protective guardians. These rituals are highly complex and require strict adherence to safety protocols, as the entities invoked can be unpredictable. Binding and banishing conjurings, used to constrain harmful forces or protect against spiritual attack. The blood moon's energy intensifies the effectiveness of protective or restraining spells, often requiring specialized symbols, amulets, or incantations. Transformational conjurings. The red hue of the moon symbolizes change, blood, and sacrifice. Rituals aimed at personal transformation, spiritual awakening, or karmic release are particularly potent under its glow. These conjurings often involve introspection, symbolic acts of shedding old energies, and rituals of rebirth. Risks and ethical considerations. Blood moon conjurings are not without danger. The amplified energies make the ritual extraordinarily potent, which means any misalignment of intent, lack of preparation, or neglect of ritual protocol can have unintended consequences. Examples include the manifestation of undesired outcomes, spiritual attachment, or imbalance in the practitioner's energy field. Ethical practitioners emphasize responsibility, clarity of purpose, and respect for all entities involved. Many traditions advise against using the ritual to cause harm to others, highlighting the principle that energy manipulated for malice often returns to the practitioner. Blood moon conjurings also demand a high degree of emotional discipline. Emotional volatility, fear, or obsession can attract disruptive energies. Practitioners are encouraged to engage in protective measures, such as casting a circle, invoking guardian spirits, or using protective talismans to safeguard themselves during the ritual. Symbolism and mystical interpretation. The symbolic significance of the blood moon is central to the ritual's power. Across cultures, the red moon represents transformation. Blood signifies life, death, and renewal. Rituals during a blood moon often involve shedding old habits, energies, or karmic patterns. Amplification. Lunar eclipses heighten spiritual sensitivity and magical potential. The blood moon's energy magnifies the practitioner's intent, making even subtle actions impactful. Connection to the divine. Many traditions view the blood moon as a bridge between the material and spiritual worlds, facilitating communication with deities, spirits, or ancestral forces. Warning and prophecy. Historically, blood moons were omens of change. In magical practice, they are considered ideal for foresight, divination, and preparing for major life transitions. The Conjuring's rituals are steeped in this symbolism. Colors, materials, timing, and gestures are all chosen to align with the blood moon's archetypal meaning. For example, red candles and bloodstone crystals reflect vitality and transformation, while the act of inscribing sigils or writing intentions parallels the idea of leaving a mark on the cosmos, inviting the universe to respond. Modern practices and adaptations. In contemporary occultism, blood moon conjurings have evolved to accommodate diverse spiritual frameworks. While rooted in historical traditions, modern practitioners integrate psychological and metaphysical elements. Meditation, visualization, and energy work are emphasized alongside classical ritual components. Online communities and occult literature provide guidance on timing, materials, and safety protocols, democratizing access to what was once the domain of highly trained initiates. Some practitioners combine the blood moon ritual with modern witchcraft techniques, such as moon phase tracking, planetary alignment, and personal energy calibration. The focus is often on empowerment, spiritual insight, and personal transformation rather than summoning spirits or binding forces. Nevertheless, traditionalists caution that the potency of the blood moon is not diminished by modern adaptation. The energies remain intense and must be approached with respect. Conclusion. The Blood Moon Conjuring is a complex, potent, and highly symbolic ritual that embodies the mystical resonance of the lunar eclipse. It is both a celebration of celestial forces and a disciplined magical practice. By aligning intention, timing, and ritual components, practitioners can harness the blood moon's energy to manifest desires, summon spiritual entities, or transform themselves. However, the power of the ritual demands responsibility, ethical clarity, and preparation, as the amplified energies can affect both the material and spiritual planes profoundly. Across cultures and centuries, the blood moon has inspired awe, fear, and reverence, a testament to its enduring mystical significance. The Conjuring, in essence, is a bridge between humanity and the cosmic, a sacred act of interaction with forces far beyond ordinary perception. Blood moon conjurings, therefore, represent the apex of lunar magical practice, combining symbolism, precision, and spiritual insight. They remind practitioners that magic is not merely a tool, but a dialogue with the universe, requiring respect, understanding, and courage. When performed with clarity and intent, the blood moon becomes a guide, a mirror, and a catalyst, illuminating paths of power, transformation, and transcendence. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the chilling depths of the Blood Moon Conjuring. If tonight's exploration left you questioning the boundaries between myth and reality, you're not alone. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our dives into the arcane, the mysterious, and the forbidden. Share your thoughts in the comments. What part of the ritual intrigued or unsettled you the most? Until our next descent into the unknown, stay curious, stay cautious, and keep your eyes on the night sky. The shadows are always watching. Until we meet again, guard yourself.